Hey guys, hope all is well. Today I'm going to try something a little bit different. If you could see right here, I'm on lichess.org. Lichess is a really cool site. The interface is pretty great. It's actually my favorite site other than ICC, and it just has everything. It has all these variants. There's a really lively community. The arenas on the site are great, and it's really just a fantastic site. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to play some blitz games, maybe one blitz game. We'll see. Blindfolded. I'm going to try to play blitz blindfolded. And how that works online is essentially you make a move. You make moves on a blank board, and you just see you see the squares sort of light up when they've made a move, and a square lights up when you make a move. And you basically just play the game like that. It's a bit harder to play blindfold chess while actually moving the pieces, because typically when you play, you just close your eyes and you imagine the pieces in your head, and you have someone else making the moves for you, and it's a little bit easier. The hand motions and the movement that you have to do when you're playing blindfold blitz is way more challenging. So I'm basically going to just find someone on the lichess server and play against them. And the other thing is, they don't actually know that I'm playing blindfolded, which can be quite a good thing, because typically if you have a winning position and they know you're playing blindfolded, they're just going to play on, and maybe you make a mistake. But these guys won't know. So without further ado, let's try and see how this goes. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to choose I preferably would want to go increment. But I'm gonna try the 5-minute player blindfold. Let's see how this goes. All right, so I'm black. So E4. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play a Caro-Kann. And it's all, here we are. It's blindfold. It's already sort of crazy. I definitely am just clicking squares and hoping that this works out, but it's really, really crazy. I can't even commentate super well. I'll do some commentary after the game's over, but right now I just got to sort of remember where everything is. That's the goal. Remember where all these blank squares are, and I'm excited. It's already pretty complicated. It's sort of like a Caro-Kann. And I'm trying to put pressure on the D4 square, but again, this is no slouch either. It's 1800 on the site, so it's really hard to get everything right, but I'm doing my best. And I'm playing in the same style that I normally play in. It's like sort of slow developing. So it's one thing I do have going for me a little bit is the moves are displayed on the right side. So even though it's sort of tough to remember where everything is, I do have a decent idea. And apparently the square lights up when you capture a piece. You see the piece that you capture when you capture a piece, which is somewhat helpful as well. H4. I think I have a tiny advantage on the queen side. I think I have a good pressure against white's queen side, but it's tough to know what's going on with a blank board. It really is. I'm just trying to trade pieces and sort of clarify the positions that it's not too messy, essentially. The key thing when you're playing blindfold is to sort of keep the position simple. Then it's a bit easier to remember. I think I have a decent advantage, though. I think I just won this pawn for nothing, so that's really good. But I'm having a hard time remembering where everything is, so a little bit tricky for sure. I've won a pawn. I think I have a really good position, but still a lot of work to be done. So I sort of remember where all my pieces are now. I have 2 rooks left, a knight, a bishop, and a queen. But it's a question of knowing where black's pieces are. That's the challenge right now. I don't really remember where white's knight is. That's the one problem I'm having. Where is white's knight? So I'm going to try and make some moves and then figure out where white's knight is by just stalling a little bit. And fortunately, I'm also up on time, which is really, really helpful. Really, really, really helpful. So let's see. I have 2 rooks. I have a knight left. I'm up a pawn. I have good central control. I know where the knight is now. The knight went to d1. I did not know it was on e3. That was my main concern, and now that concern is gone. So that's really, really good news. Now I'm trying to go in. I think I can attack these pawns. I don't remember where his queenside pawns are, which concerns me a little bit, unfortunately. Okay, my rook is being attacked. Now I just need to know where the A pawn is, and I'd be fine. I'd be very happy if I know where white's A pawn is. I know his pawn on B3 because he just did it. I know his knight's on C3, his rook's on D3. I need to know where that last pawn is. I don't remember where white's A pawn is. If it's on A2 or A4, I'm gonna find out. Oh, I couldn't click there, so the pawn must be on A4. So that helps me a little bit because now I know. Yeah, now I knew the A pawn is on A4, so now I know sort of where to go with my my king. Now my knight can get to D5 and maybe get a little bit active. My king also can't be checked, so that's a really good sign. Wow, I cannot believe I won on time. That was a crazy game because I think I had the advantage and then I spoiled it, and I think the final position I'm not winning, but let's find out. I'm going to click on this analysis board and actually get to look at the moves now. And yeah, let me see what the final position looked like. Yeah, I was just up a pawn, but and I think I have a winning position, but it's a little bit tricky. I have to get my king to E4 and then protect it and then push the D pawn. I think I'm winning, but it's a bit tricky. What a game, though. 62 moves, blitz. Let's just take a look just to see what I was missing. So E4, C6, is sort of a Caro-Kann. Knight F3 is a little bit unusual, but so I just stick with my plan of getting the bishop outside the pawn chain and then continuing to develop. And then, yeah, I basically developed my pieces. I had everything under control here. Knight E7 and Knight D7 are typical places for the knights in this sort of advanced Caro-Kann. And then I played A6 to sort of cover the B5 square and basically, yeah, essentially just prepare C5. I didn't want to allow any checks or anything. So then I played C5, put my knight on C6, did some more developing, yada yada. And maybe I should have maybe kept the tension, but I saw that this C5 was really weak here, and I wanted to take advantage of it. But now here's the question where I went wrong. Because here I'm winning. I saw this knight takes C5, and now my rook on C8 is hitting the queen on C1, and it's looking really good. And here it got a little crazy because I'm up 2 pawns now, but I really didn't cleanly convert. So I was just trying to trade, and then develop, and here I should have won. I played rook c4 a little bit too late, and then I should have attacked the d4 pawn faster. But keep in mind, I sort of forgot where the a and b pawns were here. So I wasn't sure if there was on a2 or if the b pawn was on b3, and I just had to tread very carefully. And that's why I made some waiting moves with this knight and moves with the king, and then I went for it. And I'm scrolling here. It looked like a relatively clean game, which I can be fairly happy about against an 1800. Yeah. And I blundered a few pawns at the end, and again, my opponent didn't know I was playing blindfolded, which is a huge advantage to me because it means that that at the end of the day, I can sort of, my opponent's not necessarily going to do the crazy stuff to get me confused. So, but yeah, that was good fun, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to do some more blindfold stuff in the future. Thanks.